Welcome everyone to Planet of NY Sports. Here we talk Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, and a little bit of the Knicks and Nets. But it won't be a little bit of the Knicks and Nets. It's going to be mostly, or pretty much all, New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. So, real quick here, we're just going to acknowledge it. The Nets got swept. Rodrick, give me a quick thoughts on that so we can just talk more about the Knicks.
They got swept. I mean, they should have won Game 3, but otherwise it wasn't very close. And I was wrong. I thought they could get a game or two. They didn't. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought the Nets would get a game. Game 3 looked like they should have won Game 3. They should have won Game 3. That was the game that, like, if they were going to win one, it was going to be that one. They didn't win that game, and then they lost in Brooklyn. So there's not much to say there. But now let's turn our attention to the New York Knicks, where we were wrong. We were wrong about the New York Knicks. I'm going to admit it. I'll eat the crow from all you Knicks fans. We were wrong. I hate that team. I hate it even more now that they're winning. I hate it. But we were wrong. We were wrong about the New York Knicks. Rodrick, give me your thoughts on the Knicks series win against the Cavs.
I mean, I'm just glad one team that plays at MSG can win something. Um, Honestly, I expected a lot more from the Cavs. I don't know. I didn't really watch the series, but like 5 games, like you won one. Like, come on. Like, you had that great starting lineup, and you really let like Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle just kind of beat you. I feel like on paper the Cavs are the better team. They just didn't perform. So very underwhelming for the Cavs.
Well, I would say the Knicks are probably deeper than the Cavs because the Cavs bench was, one of the main reasons why they lost. And also Mitch Robinson also bullying, Mobley, and like the Cavs were not getting rebounds during the series. And it was very disappointing. I thought they would get at least 2 games. If they're going to lose a series, I thought this series was going to go at least 6 games. If the Cavs are going to lose, I think they got at least 2. They only got 1 game. They couldn't win one in MSG. So that tells you all you need to know about the Cavs. But I think next year, this Cavs team, as they gain some more experience, though, I think they will be contenders in the future, like legit contenders. And as Mobley, hopefully he gets his ish together, with the rebounds. Because like I said, Mitch Robinson, he bullied them. They were getting bullied. The Knicks were getting all the rebounds. And that is one of the main reasons why the Cavs lost. Now, moving our attention to the second round. Currently, the Knicks are beating the Heat by 10 points, 36-20.
12.
Oh,
RJ
12.
Barrett just scored.
Yeah,
RJ
12.
Barrett just scored.
Rodrick's favorite player in the NBA. But Rodrick, no, I'll go first here. I think the Knicks will win this series in at least 6 games. I think they have a deeper team than the Heat. I think Jimmy Butler, what he did against the Bucks, okay, but I think Thibodeau, he's coached Butler before. I think he will find a way to maybe limit him. I think this could be an up and down series for Butler. I don't think he's just going to dominate like he did against the Bucks, but who knows? I'd be surprised. But Rodrick, what are your takes on this series?
Heat in 7. All right. I've been against the Knicks once. I'll do it again. I don't care. Playoff to me buckets is real. All right. I haven't seen a guy perform like this in the playoffs since like I don't even know who I can compare him to, but like he's been unreal in the playoffs. So I think that they'll probably carry them to at least 6 games. I think that they win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it went the other way. Hopefully the Heat win. I'm tired of seeing the Knicks, get all this buzz and oh, we won a series. Like, congratulations. I hate the Knicks. Hate them.
Yeah, me too. I think I obviously I don't want the Knicks to win the series, but I think they will just because, like I said, like when you look at the Heat's depth and the Heat, they're very inconsistent. I said this on the last basketball video that we did. I said that they're very inconsistent. Sometimes they'll show up and look like one of the best teams in the league, and then another time they'll be hot garbage. And so far, it's looking like, I wouldn't say hot garbage, but it could definitely get there if the Knicks take a bigger lead here. So they're very inconsistent. That's why I'm saying Knicks in 6. maybe 7. I know, but if it goes 7 games, I don't know if Knicks fans want that stress. But hey, some Knicks fans are saying, oh, we want to beat them in MSG. Okay, beat them in 5 games then, because I don't know if you want this to go 7 games, and then you have to deal with Jimmy Butler potentially, like closing you guys. I don't know if I would want that, but I think the Knicks do win in 6 games here. I think the Heat so far, I mean, they're not looking great. And also the Knicks don't have Randall this game, just mind you. So if the Heat are going to take a game in MSG, I would say this is the game that you want to take, because Randall may be back by, when are they playing? Tuesday. And then guess what, everyone? They're not playing game 3 until Saturday. They're not playing game 3 until Saturday. That is crazy to me. I think it's all stupid, but they want a game every day, the NBA, for the playoffs. So now, moving on quickly to some of the other series here. We can go with, let's say, they played yesterday. The Suns and the Nuggets. Rodrick, give me your take on this series.
I like this series. A lot of firepower, a lot of star power in this series. I know the Nuggets won last night rather handily. I do think that the Suns would get it together. I mean, they kind of have to. They just have too much talent in that. I think this goes 6 or 7. No, it's gonna go 7 games. We're gonna go Nuggets in 7, just because they've been playing better. I don't know. I think Jokic might be too much, especially with Jamal Murray this year. I feel like the Nuggets they're gonna want to do something, because they haven't done much in the postseason without Jamal Murray. So yeah, I'll go Nuggets in 7.
Nuggets in 7. Okay. I think I'll go, depending on what happens in game 2. I think if the Suns lose game 2, I think, they may be in a little bit of trouble. But I think the Suns will get it together, and I think they win in 7, as much as I don't want KD to advance, and I don't want Harden to advance. I'm glad Kyrie's out of it, that bum who's going to go to LA next year and probably ruin them. But, anyways, I digress. I think the Suns win in 7. I think they get it together, because one thing that concerns me about the Nuggets is, when you look at Jokic's defense, I'm not going to lie. I love Jokic, but his defense sometimes, hey, you can score on the guy. But I would not be surprised if the Nuggets won this series either. I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Paul doesn't do anything in game 7. That would not surprise me at all, him and Booker, because we saw what happened last year against the Mavericks. We saw that. And that Luka destroyed them. Could we see the same thing with Jokic? It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Now, moving on to, we can't really talk about the other Western Conference series right now, because, well, the Warriors and Kings are going to play at like 3:30. But Rodrick, real quick here, we know you want the Kings to basically win game 7. So let's just say the Kings win. Do you think the Kings are going to beat the Lakers?
Oddly enough, I think the Warriors are a better built team to beat the Lakers than the Kings. I feel like if the NBA gets, I don't want to get too much into conspiracies here, but if the NBA does get the Kings beating the Warriors in the first round, they're not gonna. In terms of wanting somebody to win, they're gonna want the Lakers to win. And I feel like if you get the Warriors and Lakers, it's gonna be a lot more. Whoever wins wins. So I think if the Kings do win today, which are at home, they probably gonna like the beam tonight or afternoon, whatever you want to call it. I think the Kings, they have the talent. I just don't know if they have the experience. I'll go. I gotta stick with my team, not my team. Kings in 7.
Okay. Like you said, like how you brought up conspiracy, it's not really conspiracy at all. When we can go back to 2002, where the Kings were screwed over against the Lakers, we can literally point to that. So, like you said, if the Kings do win, I don't think the Kings. The league is not going to let the Kings win.
It's not going to happen.
It's just not going to happen, and I don't know if they're built enough, anyways, to beat this Laker team now. Facing an experienced LeBron, AD. They got upgrades now. This team is better than where it was earlier in the season. So even if the Kings, they're not going to have their refs on their side anyway. So that's what.
That's a start. That's certainly a start.
And are they built enough to beat the Lakers? I don't quite know that yet. I don't know, because they don't have that experience that LeBron has. And like I said, AD, like this team, they've gone deeper in the playoffs than this Kings team. We haven't seen it.
But I will say they don't have Dylan Brooks. So that's a start. That's a start. You don't
Yeah.
have Dylan Brooks, you're playing Lakers, you have a chance, all right?
Yeah. You don't have Dylan Brooks constantly poking the bear and being an idiot like he is. So
That guy's an absolute just buffoon.
yeah, I love poking bears. Like, dude, you're a clown.
You haven't done it. You're like the fourth best player on the team. Please go somewhere. Just sit down somewhere.
Yeah, like I didn't like either team because like the Grizzlies, they talk too much. I don't like the Lakers either, but the Grizzlies, they haven't done anything. And then they just still talk and talk and talk.
I'm fine in the way. Like you haven't accomplished anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
anyways.
And again, now if the Warriors were to win game 7, I think they have a better chance at beating the Lakers, even though we did see the Warriors in the regular season could not really beat the Lakers. But I think the regular season is very different from the playoffs. I think if that is the series, I think it'll go at least 6 games either way. I think the Lakers can still win that series. I don't like the Lakers, but like it's really scaring me that they may go to the Western Conference Finals. I think there's a strong chance that they actually do. I'm not going to give
their path is rather easy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to give my Warriors and blah or Lakers and blah because we don't know what's going to happen yet. But if it is going to be the Lakers Kings, I'm going to say Lakers, even though I don't want that to happen. But I'm going to say Lakers, and then if it's Lakers Warriors, I'll say Warriors. So now let's move back to the East and for the final series, which is going to be the Sixers versus the Celtics. Rodrick, can you take on this series?
Yawn. Anyway, Embiid might not play for the first 2 games. I just think Jason Tatum's a better player, so I'll say Celtics in 6. It's not going to go to 7.
Yeah, I don't see this being a 7-game series either. I think the Celtics win. I feel like the Celtics are going to be the team to go to the NBA Finals again. I think that's what's going to happen. But yeah, give me Celtics in 5. If Embiid doesn't play the first 2 games, if Embiid does not play the first 2 games, I can see the Celtics winning in 5. That is my hot take right there. I can see them winning in 5.
That's rather spicy.
I know. I don't do a lot of hot takes, but I can see them winning in 5 because there's going to be one of these series here that's going to be unexpectedly like I don't think any of these series will be sweeps. I'll get that out of the way. I don't think any of them will be sweeps, but there's going to be a series where we're going to look and we're going to be like, oh wow, only like 1 game from this team, and I think it could be this series. Like I said, that's if Embiid misses the first 2 games. If Embiid does come back for game 2, I think they can win that game, and then I'll just change my prediction to like Celtics in 6. So Rodrick, do you have any final thoughts?
Go Devils.
Okay. Everyone knows how I feel about that, but real quick here. Oh, okay. The Heat are coming back a little. Okay, I still think the Knicks are in control right now. It's only the first half as we are recording. So if the Knicks keep the lead and win this game, they'll win game 1, and that will be without Randall too. So just think, if they get Randall back and they beat this Heat team, I don't know. Like I said, that's why I think the Knicks are probably going to win this series. But one thing, do not lose to the Heat this series, because I have a Jimmy Butler jersey in my closet. I have sunglasses. I have the Miami Vice jersey. The next video we do not lose the series. You do not want me wearing that. You do not want me wearing that because I will wear it. I will wear it to school. I will troll all the Knicks fans.
That's a threat.
Do not let it happen. Do not let it happen. I don't think it will, but don't let it happen. Just in case. All right. You can all do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you all in the next video. We'll probably do some draft recap videos for the Giants and the Jets, but that's not going to be for a while because it's going to be a very busy week for the both of us and basically for everyone in the district where we live because testing. So bye everyone.